How'd you start team with Renegade?
They just put us together. Just two green as goose shit guys, but we did know each other from Tampa. He was a good guy, man. Rick Wilson was a just a very simple guy, kind of country, if anything. And he used to be a male dancer here in Tampa. And I grew up in the bar business, owning my own bars, running my own bars, et cetera, and restaurants. And, we knew each other from that. I'd probably seen more male reviews than any girl, because you're bouncing, it's bored sitting there. And so I knew him there. And then, hey, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? And I guess some Jimmy Hart, and Jimmy was always so creative. And he really pushed for me. I love Jimmy Hart. And he would always, kid, you got the look, darling. Come here. And he'd put together videos of me, Alex Wright, Renegade. I can't remember who else. And always try to, push us.
I remember it. Hold on. I remember seeing this video. You guys are like in slow motion on the beach, right?
Stop
It's like
enough. Yes.
it's you. Was it Jim Powers?
Yes. Thank
There
you.
we go. Yeah, I remember that video.
Oh God, you have no idea how much ribbing I took from
Oh,
that.
I can imagine. Oh yeah.
Mike, the best, Scott Hall, who I love. God, miss you, man. What a good guy. He goes, man, Chief, that's great. I'm excited. One of the greatest of all time. Yeah, Scott. What? He goes, the way you did that. I'm like, yeah, I did what? He goes, the way you blew out your derby, so it was like bigger than your boiler. Oh my God. And he just shut me right in, and him and Nash are
Yeah,
laughing. But they
that's
were, let me
great.
tell you, those guys would always come to whatever business or bar at the time I had when, they were in town. Scott would always pull out a platinum AMX. He'd go, listen, Chief, I'm here to spend money to support your business. He goes, I'm not like I don't want anything free. That's the kind of guy Scott Hall was, man. He was
Right.
he was the best. Kanash too, man. Good dude.
When
Good
I
dude.
did in 92, 93, 94,
Yeah.
when I did jobs for WWF, Scott Hall when he was Razor, he legit like there was definitely a hierarchy there. You were either a contract guy or you were an
Yeah.
enhancement guy in
Of
WWF.
course.
Scott Hall would take his bag, put it right down next to you, and just start talking to you about your day. Scott was
That's
always
what
always
guy he
cool.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Scott Hall. I miss him. And, he lived here in Orlando, so I'd see him actually. And, Kev I haven't seen Kev in a while, but he's the same way, man. Just a good guy, real down to earth. And Scott's like us, he started as a bouncer, so he's just a regular guy, got some great breaks, and paid the price, of course, because he's a tremendous performer. But just a good dude.
Yeah. Sad he's gone.
Yeah, too many of our good friends, too many of our good friends. But it's a tough business. The only thing I'd say that's better now, well, not the only thing, but one of the best things about it now is I think a lot more of the guys are more educated, and they know the perils and everything. And they make fun of the younger guys. Oh, they go play video games in their room, but you know what? They're alive. So I'm truly glad for that in that regard. But it was different, as when we would travel back a day, there was a real camaraderie here, a spirit de corps, whatever you call it. But there was a lot of fun, even if it was just playing gin rummy all night long, and breaking balls and Arn destroying you, and you're so mad you want to fight them. Then, all right, Chief, see you in the morning. Love you, kid. What just happened here?
It's almost too like a badge of honor when you'd work hurt and no one would know it. Now they don't even you can't do that. It's all the powers away from the boys. You can't work if you're hurt. You know.
But you know what? I kind of get it though,
Oh
because
sure.
the lawsuits. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of get it. But you're right. There is no badge of honor anymore, and I don't think we're ever going to see guys like Harley when he got his kidney taken out from cancer, coming back to a vertical suplex in 6 weeks. Or Flair breaks his back, he'll never walk again, becomes a 16-time world champion. I mean, there's just so many stories like that. Kern's got a good one where he shot Barry Windham by accident.
I heard that story. Oh yeah.
Oh, those stories don't exist. Wahoo
Yeah.
McDaniel running a marathon over a case of beer for a bet. Who does that?
Or drinking a quart of motor oil. Or there's so many Wahoo stories.
Bro, I love hearing it from Flair because Wahoo was the man. Well, out of so many other guys, Flair loves those Harley Race stories too. And he was a good guy. I got to ride with Harley a bit, when he was managing Vader in WCW. Pure class.
What? Tell me a lesson Harley Harley taught you? Anything you remember?
Don't ever ask to stop the car to take a piss. Because I was
Okay.
driving and I was happy to do so for that gentleman, and do not ask him, champ, you think it's okay if we pull over? And the withering look that he gives you, I'm okay, never mind, let's go.
Here's a beer, sir.
Yeah, those guys. Because I rode with the horsemen, and back then kayfabe was very real. So I'd be the jabroni with the towel over my head. I'd go get the beer. Chief, make sure I sit down, nice and cold, Miller Lite, you know the deal. But each one of the horses would give me like $50. So I could only get like a case, maybe 2 cases of beer. So I'd make probably 100. Oh, I'll just keep it, Chief. I'm like, oh, cool, this is great. So there was there was a lot of fun with those guys, but ooh, it was rough. It was rough going all night with those guys, and they lived their gimmick, brother. Ooh, they lived their gimmick. Flair would be up every morning riding the Stairmaster, checking his heart like this, out of his mind. But up until 6 a.m. Ooh, I'll take that whole tray of purple Hooters, please. Oh, God. Yep. I'll never forget those memories.